Hello, my Taurians. It's time for Taurus North Node. Welcome to my channel. You are here at North Node Rising. Hopefully you had a good August. It was a lot. I know it was a lot for me. And I had to come to some understandings for that retrograde, that cleansing, that purging, that accepting responsibility, that asking for help was a thing with me. So, and standing on decisions that I made because I wanted to make them. Accepting, even though ones and ones may not understand, that my path is my path. So, it is my path. If you want to help me or not, that's fine, but it is my path. So, what did you learn? What did you learn this retrograde for August? So, we're in September now. The seasons have changed. They are changing, as I should say. I sense that it's a cleansing, that the hardest part we got over, and with fall coming early, I feel that we are washing away. It's been raining where we are, and we needed the rain. It's washing away those issues, cleansing us. I'm at my father's because he wasn't feeling well, so I came to Houston to check in on him. So I don't have my bells, but we're still going to usher in spirit. So, spirit, we come to you right now. We ask that you work on our behalf with our ancestors and spirit team to touch source and come back down again and give us the information we need for Taurus North Node. We ask all of this in advance and we thank you. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right. So I have a spotlight this month for Virgo since we're in Virgo season. There's also a lunar eclipse, I think September 5th. I think there's a blood moon also this month. I'm not too certain of that. I think it is. So we have a lot to look forward to. Yep, lunar eclipse in Pisces. So be thinking about that. September 5th. 3 cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards for Taurus North Node. Thank you. I've been getting this card quite a bit on most readings. Yep. Two more cards for Taurus North Node. I'm sorry about the graininess of the video. I couldn't get the light right, but I needed to get these out by the 1st or the 2nd of September. So, what is it that you need to say? One more card for Taurus North Node. One more card for Taurus North Node. One more card. I let Spirit take as long as Spirit needs to take to give me what I need. One more card for Taurus North Node. I appreciate the comments from the videos. I really do. It's encouraging since I am doing my calling. Depression. Okay, Taurus, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. And we have the Lover's card. Yes. So, this month, Taurus North Node, you are called to ground yourself through resources, nature, and stability. Resources, resources. Ground yourself through resources, nature, and stability. Okay. Do you feel off balance? Are you having issues with self-worth? This card is air energy, illumination, intuition, inner power. Bad or disappointing news, lack of ideas, defensive, player, paranoid, sarcastic, cold, cynical, lack of education, scatterbrained. So you see upright. I'm sorry, I had to change my positioning. Let me get my microphone here. Sorry. Right, so I was saying, as you can see, upright, he's emboldened. He has the sword, okay? But in reverse, maybe not so much. Disappointing news, lack of ideas, paranoid, sarcastic, cold, scatterbrained, defensive. Okay? So, with that, I am seeing that maybe you don't feel as strong as you should, no matter what sign you are, Taurus North Node. You need to become emboldened with who you are, okay? Again, take a look at this when it's not in reverse. The chest is out again, sword in his hand, and he has spirit. That's what I interpret the eagle to be, spirit behind him. Okay? So just understand that you have permissions. I always talk about our permissions in our North Node. You have permissions to be emboldened. To be emboldened. Ground yourself in nature. Assess the situation. When we move to the second card, the Eight of Swords in reverse, you see two beings. Who do you feel? Who are you feeling stifled by? Let's take a look at that card. Here's a female. There's someone in all black. Who is that someone in all black? Who has you bound, or what has you bound? Is it your mind? Is it literally a person? What are you prisoner to? You're trying to take control. Do you feel that you are not in control? You're trying to get to empowerment, mental strength, finding solutions which will give you a sense of relief. Okay, that goes back to what my notes say. This September, this eclipse will bring financial or self-worth insights. Time to reassess what's truly valuable. And in that, know that you need to do the assessing. You need to have that power inside of you to know that you can do anything. You know, Taurus North Nodes, Taurus is normally very goal-oriented, okay? They are, what can we look at, no matter what sign that you are? They are goal-oriented. They're very loyal, okay? They're very loyal, but you need to understand that you can have loyalty, but You don't want to betray yourself. Don't betray yourself in the namesake of loyalty. Even if it's a betrayal in that you're letting fear guard you or a thing, again, we are a person, even. Again, what is bounding you? We don't want to be bound by that fear or by that control. We want to have freedom. And spiritually, my notes say surrender into embodied pleasure. Your body is a temple of divine wisdom. What is your pleasure? What brings you joy? Do you not know yet? Sometimes the leap of faith, sometimes you don't have to know the perfect answers to things. Sometimes you just have to do. But we need to trust the wisdom that is inside of us. Okay? Which leads us to the Lover's card. The Lover's card. Love, choices, trust. Trust in what? Is it trust in yourself? Trust in your gifts or capabilities? Okay? Taurus can be very confident, but they also, behind closed doors, can really second guess themselves. So, you're an aspiring bull in that you can charge. You have permissions to charge and forge ahead. So trust that. Communication, partnership, harmony, sexuality, duality, attraction, relationships. Are some of you, North Nodes, about to embark on a different type of relationship? Will it be business? Will it be romantic? Are roles changing in relationships that you have right now? So you are to look at those things, okay? So yes, the eclipse may bring financial or self-worth insights and time to reassess what's truly valuable. Time to reassess what's truly valuable. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about the opulence of the Taurus in general. Reassessing what you like and what you dislike and what you deserve. If you're a Taurus North Node, darn it, you deserve some luxuries, okay? You may notice that you're liking certain things. You like the way certain things smell. You like certain odor. Maybe even you're wanting to travel. Okay? So allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to think about things that you wouldn't normally think about. Some things come into mind. Spirit is letting me say, maybe you are a sign that is the martyr. Okay? You have permissions to do for yourself. Okay? You have permissions to think for yourself and pick things that you like. Maybe it's even a career choice. Maybe also if you're being judged or you feel like you're being judged on things that you like because you never really divulge, stand on what you like. It's okay to say what you want. It all works out in the end. So for this month, it's calling for you, Taurus, to continue grounding yourself, to make the choices and jump and have that leap of faith to do things that you wouldn't ordinarily do. You deserve it. You deserve nice things. You deserve to be in a different setting if you so choose to do so. All right? So yes, so we have the Page of Swords in reverse again. Do you feel out of control or out of power? okay, that you're not being seen or heard, or that you can't stand firmly? Are there choices to make here in reverse with the Eight of Swords? Who is binding you? What is bounding you? What is it? What can't you see that's right in front of you? And reassess and evaluate what that is so that you can let it go. And then you have the Lovers, which is going to give you your strength and the trust in yourself. I see two people here. I see one person with their hand out. The female, she's just lounging, and the male is reaching out for her. But I sense that the way that she is there and the way that mother is there with arms open wide and watching them in this garden or wherever they are, she doesn't have to be afraid. You can trust in yourself, and you can trust even in the unseen that you will get to where you need to be. Understand your power. Something's coming to me even with your sexuality. Stand in your sexuality. If you're female or whatever, stand in your power. If you're male, stand in your masculine energy. Okay? But there's strong female energy presence here with the mother and then the female here. Even with the nature and the trees. So with that, I will leave you. And make sure you listen or watch my Virgo Spotlight for this month and the other things that I will post. And Taurians, you deserve a life of opulence. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.